Hello, Cancer. This is Julie with Into Heartspace, and we're looking at mid-December, the rest of 2016. We're done with this year. It's been crazy. I know. I've heard a lot from a lot of people about just the trials and tribulations of this year and how it's affected us on the individual level as well as the collective level. But we have to keep going even through our challenges and face 2017. So let us call in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on our readings. And before I get started, also, if you would like a personal reading, you can go to my website or you can email me, which both of those, all that information is linked below. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter, and I do daily inspirations. I pull a card each day just to give you a snippet of guidance. So. All right, Cancer, calling in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading. What are the energies? What is the guidance for the remainder of December 2016? Okay. I gotta pull those two. I pulled an extra. I just felt like I had to. Okay, so the Three of Swords is the energy that's coming in from the beginning of December. And so this can be a feeling of betrayal, a feeling of loss, a third party coming in and switching things up from what you had anticipated. But it's a surprise, and I mean, like, three's a crowd, but also three can mean completion. So it's like a completion of a betrayal. Like, you find out about it. You find out that something has been going on that you didn't know about, and it hurts your heart. It hurts your mind. It hurts your spirit. So, and it can be really minor. It could be that you didn't get invited to a holiday party you had thought that you were going to get invited to. Or, it could be as big as, that you find out that your partner is seeing someone else. Uh, so, there's a vast range that this could be about, but you'll already know about it when you get to this reading, because this has already happened. So this is not going to be something new. This is something that you're already dealing with and you're cleaning up. So then we have the Queen of Discs reversed, Six of Discs, Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Lovers. And then I have this extra one, and I'm going to put it kind of in between the Queen. Let me put it here, actually, and think about why this extra card needed to be pulled. I had to pull it. I felt really drawn to pulling an extra card. So here we have the Queen of Discs in reversed. So this is, this can be feeling like you don't have enough, that you aren't secure, that in the physical plane you don't have all of the luxuries you would like. So you might feel like, in a way, hoarding or holding on to things, because this is really not feeling stable, not feeling secure in your surroundings. And since this is kind of the overarching feeling, I feel like this is definitely you, Cancer. That there's something that's just, you don't feel settled in your life, and that you're kind of biting your fingers and wondering how the outcome will be. And it could be due to this. It could be due to this Three of Swords that has happened, that you don't know whether you're going to stay with your partner. You don't know if you're going to stay in your home. You don't know if, you're going to financially be able to make it, because all these situations affect you because of this one thing that has already happened. In the love area, we do have the Six of Discs. And so this is, what is interesting about this is that we have the Three of Swords, that's, betrayal. But then we have the Six of Discs, which is you have gotten to a point in yourself, in the love of yourself in a way, that it is time for you to give back, and that it is time for you to teach others what you know when it comes to relationships and love. So for some people, this could literally be that it's time for you to become, a healer, or give guidance to those who are lost, because you understand, you've gone through the depths here, and so what you have learned from this process, and even though you are still kind of in the healing process yourself, you have enough to give back, and that people really need to hear it. It could also be that you might meet somebody in a scholarly situation. So if you're a student or if you're a teacher, you might meet somebody who really you connect with in that setting. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Swords, and this is in career. So the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, so now I get this now. Okay. So the Queen of Swords reverse, I feel like, might be a boss or a higher up, somebody who kind of you talk to as like a manager. And unfortunately, I get the feeling that some of you guys might be laid off, or you might lose your job. And that's really difficult, especially at mid-December. But also, I feel like this Queen of Swords might just be a little unfair to you and your situation at work. So they are going to say some hard and hurtful things that aren't necessarily based in reality. Okay, so they're just saying it to be mean. They're saying it to be hard, and they're saying it to make themselves feel better in a way. Like, this whole action is not for the greater good. It's not for the greater of the company. It's just because they feel out of sorts and they feel a disconnect. And so because of that, they're trying to pull you down into that disconnect with them. So make sure that when this person comes along, and it could be a coworker too, but when this person comes along, you'll know it right away, because they'll just start saying bizarre things to you that have no base of reality and no truth to it. And at that point, walk away if you can. Maybe I shouldn't be giving this advice, but maybe if you can record what they're saying, and just so that if they try to do something in the future, you have proof of their evil ways. If they send you emails that are totally inappropriate, save them. Keep a paper trail so that you have proof of this, because this is not acting of the highest level. This is not acting honestly and with morality. This is very dark, angry, vindictive energy, and they're not doing it to help anyone. And then over here we have the Two of Swords, which is in finance. And so with this, you have questions. I think it's all linked together. Something has happened, shifted, that you weren't ready for, that kind of hurt your feelings, that surprised you, and so it's changed your financial situation, so that you don't really know where your balance is anymore. You feel like you're okay, but you're not 100% sure. Things could go either way, and so this is where I think the Four of Swords is coming in, because you're getting Cancer, you're getting like kind of bullied at work, and then financially you just don't know, like you don't feel like you can leave because you need that money coming in. So when you can, I would like you to rest. Okay, Cancer, I would like you to take a moment, take a breath, do something that is comforting and soothing to you, because the only way that you're going to be able to solve this is when you're at your best. So if you're feeling exhausted, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling super duper emotional, you have to take care of yourself so that you can flip this around, because you are, this, even though you're not a Pentacles, you're a Cup. Cancer is a Cup sign. I really feel like this is you this month. And so you're feeling like this, but if you rest and you take care of yourself, and you can make decisions from a good place instead of a place of fear, then we can turn this upright. And then in health, we have the Lovers. So this is a wonderful card for health because, I just forgot her name. She's a wonderful astrologer. And she always says, health is your wealth. And I love it. Every time I say that or hear that from her, it just makes me smile. When I remember, I'll make sure to post it so that you can go see her. I think you all would enjoy her. But the Lovers in health, I feel like you're feeling content with yourself. You're feeling secure and you're feeling a love of self. And so that's why this is such a conflict for you, because you're finally starting to feel your own power and your own juice and your own energy. And so these people are just messing with your mojo. They're just like trying to suck you dry. And luckily you have the energy and you have the capacity to combat it. The only way you're really going to be able to combat it, though, is if you rest and you keep taking care of yourself. To have the Lovers here is wonderful, and it's also, I feel like, for health wise, because the Lovers is linked to Gemini, it's linked to Mercury as well. To have that link, voice how you feel, voice who you are. Let us hear you, Cancer. And I know Cancers sometimes don't like to communicate in that way. Like, Cancers have this beautiful quality of being able to communicate without even saying anything, and you just know how a Cancer feels. But this is the time when your voice is powerful, and Mercury is retrograde, and I feel like this, because of that, because people are starting to pull back starting like December 19th, and things are going to go a little bit haywire. I feel like you have this way, the end of December, of maneuvering yourself through all of these little like fires that are going to pop up and put them out with your tongue, and while others will be tongue tied. I feel like you, Cancer, you guys are going to be able to rise up and really will be able to hear your voice. So that's beautiful, and that in turn, being able to let that out will create space within yourself to keep your soul healthy and happy, which will keep your mind healthy and happy, which will give you energy to keep your body healthy and happy. So let's call on the Mother Wisdom deck and see what added guidance we have for the remainder of December. Mother Moon, my Cancers, what is the added guidance you have for Cancer? This one right here. Okay. Sarah, Faith. Oh, I love this. Okay, let me pull the book really quickly. I mean, I know about Sarah, but I don't want to butcher her story or butcher a whole bunch about that beautiful, beautiful Sarah. So bear with me. Okay. So Sarah, I'll hold this up for you one more time. This is the Faith card. With its message of radical trust, serves as an antidote to the despair that wrings one's soul dry. It reminds us, like Sarah's late onset fertility, that our most cherished dreams can indeed manifest. If you have pulled this card, motherhood may now be testing your faith. Okay, yeah, so I love it. Okay, so there's a test in faith, and that's, isn't that what this is? Isn't this what the Three of Swords and Two of Swords and the Queen of Swords, reversed? It's saying, with the opposite of despair is hope. So you have to keep the hope alive in yourself. And the Lovers is here to remind you and to let you know that, yes, you are on the right path. And yes, coming into yourself is a challenge, but you have to continue. Yes, this is all yes. And it's in the position of health. So you feel yourself, and when you feel that little spark happening, don't dampen it. Grow it. And these are lessons and these are challenges that you need to have to grow to the next level. Okay, yep, that's it. Thank you so much, Cancer. If you would like a reading, you can find me on my website or email me, and I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. Happy New Year! Happy holidays! Much love, joy, and blessings.